Hi, I'm Mark from easylawnmowing.co.uk and this is the 1800 watt Lawn Scarifier and Aerator from VonHaus. In this review we're going to take a look at its features and functions, we're going to see how well it performs out on my lawn here, and by the end of this video you'll know if this is the right tool for you and your lawn. So before we take this VonHaus Lawn Scarifier and Aerator out onto my lawn to see how well it performs, we need to get it unboxed. So let's do that now. Let's see what comes supplied with this tool and how easy it is to assemble. Okay, so that's our VonHaus Aerator and Scarifier unboxed. So what you actually get with the tool itself is, remember that this is a two-in-one. So this is a Scarifier and an aerator. So what that means is you get two drums that come supplied with this tool. The first one, which is already fitted to the machine, is the blades, which is for aerating your lawn. But what you also get is the tines on this drum here, which is for scarifying the lawn. So there's a lot of debate about which one to use when. The way I look at it is, if there's something dead on the lawn, thatch that needs to be removed, or debris on the lawn, then use the tines. If it's something that you want a deeper cut, you want to allow some nutrients into the lawn, and you want to remove some material from the lawn, then use the blades. So we're in late September here, so for me to use the blades would not be the right thing to do at this time of year, because if the weather turns cold, the lawn doesn't come back, then that's going to be a recipe for disaster in terms of moss taking over the lawn. So I'm going to be using the tines here on my lawn to remove a lot of the dead grass that accumulated over the summer. So we've had a very warm, dry summer. Most of the lawn has come back, but some of it hasn't. So that's why I've purchased this VonHaus Lawn Scarifier and Aerator to remove that dead matter from the lawn. So that's why I'm going to be using the tines. So naturally you get the aerator itself, you get the two drums, you get all the handles, and we're going to assemble this in a minute and see how easy it is to assemble. But what I really like about this aerator is you get a 55 litre collection bag as well. So I've tested other Scarifiers before from Hyundai, petrol ones as well, and what you find is, even with the really large petrol aerators, the grass collection bag is never going to be big enough. So what a lot of people will do is just remove this, scarify the lawn, and then collect the debris after using a rake or a leaf blower to blow it into piles and clear it that way. So you may be asking, well, what's the point if you're going to rake it yourself? But the hard work is actually scarifying or aerating. The collection of the debris that's lying on top of the lawn really is the easy part of the process. Okay, so that's what you get in the box. You've also got your instruction manual as well. So that's what you get in the box. Okay, so let's get this assembled. Let's see how easy that is to do. Okay, so that's our VonHaus Lawn Scarifier and Aerator assembled. I hope you could see there that it was relatively straightforward to assemble. As with lawnmowers and aerators, it's always handy if you've got someone so that you've got an extra pair of hands just to hold the bars while you're putting the screws through. But you could see there, even with my bad arm, I was able to put this together with no problems. Okay, so let's just go over the specification of this Aerator and Scarifier. So it's an 1800 watt motor. You're getting a 10 metre power cable with this Aerator as well. The grass collection box is really very respectable at 55 litres, and you've got 5 depth settings as well on this Aerator. So those settings range from +6mm to -12mm as well. The width of the working width of this Aerator is 38 centimeters, and as I mentioned earlier, it is a 2-in-1 tool, so you do get the tines and the blades. So again, the tines for scarifying and the blades for aerating your lawn as well. The reason I went for this particular model is because I do have a 500 square meter lawn here at the back, so I wanted the wider cutting or the working width of this model, but also I don't have a lot of storage, and I really like the fact that you could fold the handles down at 3 positions, so this is going to sit nicely on the shelf in my shed. So that's the reason I went for this one. There is a smaller model of this VonHaus lawn 2-in-1 Scarifier and Aerator. That's a 1500 watt motor, so it's a lower motor, less power. The working width is 32 centimeters. And it has a lot smaller collection bag at the back at just 28 litres. And also I believe that there's one less height adjustment with that smaller version as well. The only benefit naturally of the smaller version is it's going to be lighter than this model, and I believe it's around 5 kilograms lighter. With the warranty on this machine, you're going to get a 2-year warranty. That's both with this one and the 1500 watt, the smaller one as well. So that's a very respectable warranty that gives you some confidence that this machine is going to stand the test of time. So okay, so that's a little bit about the specification of the machine. What we're going to do is we're going to change the drum on the machine, so I'm going to be using the tines here, so I'm going to do that now. Let's see how easy that is and how well that works. Okay, so I hope you could see there how easy it was to change the drum or the blades on this VonHaus Lawn Scarifier and Aerator. All you need in terms of tools is an Allen key here, which is supplied with the tool, so there's no worries there. So it's just a case of undoing these 2 bolts here, removing this end here, taking this plastic and putting it onto the other blade and then refitting it to the machine. It really is that simple. Okay, so that's it. So we've taken a look at the specification. We've got the tines on, which I want to use today to scarify the lawn. Let's go out, let's see how well it works. Okay, so I've just done two small passes here on the lawn and really impressed with the results. I did have it on the lowest setting, which is -12mm, and you can see there how much dead grass and thatch has been pulled up from the lawn. That's exactly what I wanted to achieve, because as you can see, the lawn here hasn't recovered well from the hot summer. So I'm going to overseed, and that's why I want to get rid of all this dead matter in the lawn. I'll put some seed down And then I'll put some Jack's Magic compost over the top just to bring that seed on. And hopefully we've got a couple of weeks forecast of warmish weather. So I'm hoping that, because we are late September, so I'm hoping that that's going to come on and establish before the cold spell hits. So yeah, really impressed so far with this VonHaus 2-in-1 Scarifier and Aerator. Done a great job. Yes, as you can see, two small passes and the bag is almost full. That's common with when you're scarifying and aerating. So I'm going to go and get a bucket now, or a bag, and put this in and carry on with the rest of the lawn. Okay, so I'm going to run the machine now without the grass collection box so that you can see just how much of the dead matter comes out of the lawn. This is not on the lowest setting, this is on setting number 3. But yeah, I think it will give you a good demonstration of how it gets the thatch out of the lawn and how much it is actually pulling out. Okay, so I hope you could see there how well this VonHaus Lawn Scarifier and Aerator did on my lawn, and my lawn is quite a challenging lawn as well, and that 1800W motor never ever seemed to struggle to perform, really, to pull up all of that dead matter that's in the lawn. So really impressed. So if I'm looking for negatives, as I always try to do with my reviews, it is the grass collection box. Yes, it is 55 litres. It never seems to fill to 55 litres. I would say it gets to around 40 litres and then it doesn't pick up as well as it should, because naturally the circulation is being blocked. So but this is common, this is really common with lawn scarifiers. You do get the same problem. So the other slight negative is a 10 metre power cord. It's never going to be long enough, particularly in a 500 square metre lawn like mine. Yes, you're going to need to have an extension lead with that as well. On the positive side, I did reduce the height slightly. I brought the height up slightly because it was going just that little bit too deep and pulling up some of the grass that was already established. So you've got that great range of cutting heights, which is really good, and I hope you could see how easy it was for me to push the Scarifier across the lawn. The reason I went for this particular VonHaus model is because I wanted that 38 centimetre working width, but I only have a small shed, so I wanted this to be able to go on the shelf, and the fact that this folds down at all 3 points was a big selling point for me, as well as the grass collection bag being mesh, so that's going to fold down nicely as well. The quality of the materials is VonHaus. It seems to be really good quality. There's a lovely padded handle here, thick padded handle, which makes working a lot more comfortable. Yeah, and really just very, very positive about this Scarifier, and compares very, very well with the Hyundai Scarifier that I tested last year, and I'll put a link at the top of this video to that review if you want to take a look at that as well. Okay, that's it, that's job done. That's the area of lawn that I wanted to scarify. It's around half of my lawn, my 500 metre squared lawn, so it's around 250 metres squared, and I've got 2 of these bags of thatch and dead grass out of my lawn. So really, really impressed. The 1800 watt motor on this machine never struggled, and my lawn is quite thick and demanding, so really impressed with the power. The height adjustments were really easy as well. What I did do is at the end I did another pass going the opposite direction, and then I adjusted the height up to its maximum, which is 12 mil, and then I went over the lawn again just to pick up any loose grass, not to scarify again, but just to pick up that loose grass and put that into the bag. And that's really done a fantastic job here, and now this is ready to be repaired, to be overseeded. Okay, so all in all, highly recommended this lawn scarifier from VonHaus. If you'd like to see a full review of this VonHaus 2-in-1 lawn scarifier and aerator, this 1800 watt model, then head on over to the easylawnmowing.co.uk website. There are other reviews of other lawn aerators and scarifiers there that you can use to compare to this one, and there's a wealth of information that tells you when it's a good time to scarify and aerate your lawn as well. If you found this review useful in any way, could I please ask that you click that thumbs up button below this video? It'd be much appreciated. And why not subscribe to my channel as well to get updates and alerts when I release any future videos. So please feel free to ask any questions in the comments box below this video. And also, if you've had any experience of this VonHaus Scarifier and aerator or any other model, please feel free to share that in the comments box below this video. Thanks very much for watching this video review, and I'll see you in the next one.